What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Today we're back with the F150, messing with the little F150 build that we got going on this year. Yeah, so I figured we got a good day today. The weather's been super shitty these last few days and I've been out sick. But we got some tires in for this thing. So yeah, let me flip the camera around and let me show you guys what we picked up. Alrighty, so here they are. These are 315/70/17 Goodyear Territory MTs in a 6-ply. I believe they do make those in a 10-ply. The truck doesn't really need a 10-ply tire, so that's why I just went with the 6-ply. And it's just a matter of what I can get my hands on, just so you guys can get a comparison to how they look to what's on there. Dang, I don't think the camera does this justice, but it is about, let's say, about 2 inches different compared to what's on there right now. Right now I just have the Bridgestone snow tires, which are 265/70/17. Nothing fancy. Like I said, this is completely just a winter set. I will be using the same wheels on these ones, but yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and take those tires off. Like I said, I strictly use these for winter. Last summer I did have wheels and tires and I sold them over the winter, and I just threw these on, and then I figured we're gonna do this build, but I'm gonna use the stock wheels but on these ones. So these do measure, I believe, 34 inches tall and 12.4 inches wide. So they're not quite there with a 35, but they're pretty close. And then since the truck is just reverse level, so it is lowered in the back, but the front, it is turned up. The keys, I have turned up the keys a little bit, so they should clear just fine. But yeah, figured, like I said, we got a good day today. We're gonna go ahead and get these tossed on. Alrighty guys, so here we are with everything inside. Obviously you guys just saw that I took these tires off. Well, wheels and tires. I don't know if you guys remember from the last video that I cleaned up these two wheels. These two, damn. Okay, this one still looks kind of dirty, so I might give that one another go. But these two wheels, I cleaned them up and then I got lazy halfway through and I didn't end up doing the two rears. So I figured I'd take the time to do that right now because these are really bad. So obviously, since we're throwing new tires on them, I figured, let's get those cleaned up. So yeah, let's get to it. And then we'll start dismounting everything and get everything tossed on and see how it looks. Alrighty guys, so here they are, all cleaned up. I used the same thing I did last time for these wheels, just the degreaser we picked up at Home Depot. But yeah, they all came out pretty good, pretty decent. Obviously these two back here I've done before, but this one came out pretty decent. This one, for some reason, the front doesn't look too bad, but the back, looks pretty much the same. So I don't know, we gave it a shot, but yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get those tires tossed on. I'm excited to see how it's gonna look at the end. Alrighty guys, so we just finished up tightening everything up. It is a little bit later in the day. We got busy here at work, I feel like always. But yeah, so tires are on. The camera does not do it justice at all of how big these things actually are. So in the rear, and that's that the truck's lifted up from the front a little bit, like jacked up, but it fills up the gap pretty good. I think it looks great. But the only thing is, I do have mud flaps on this truck, and it rubs literally right here. So I'm just trimming it down a little bit. I have the wheel off on this side, so you guys can see a little bit better. So this piece right here, so the mud flap doesn't sit completely flush right here. I mean, we have some self tappers just to push it back in a little bit, because right here it would like come down and then come out a little bit and then go like that. So the self tapper just kind of just pushed everything back in. But I'm gonna trim this down right here, right on the edge. That's the only place it's rubbing. Fenders, suspension parts, anything like that, it's all good. It's just right there. So I'm gonna get to trimming it down, and then once it's on the ground, I'll show you guys what it looks like. But yeah, let me get to cutting that up. Boom. So there she is with the new tires on the ground and everything. You can see where I cut back there. I think if the truck's still at an angle, or if the truck's at an angle, it'll rub a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. It'll be all right. But yeah, you can literally see how it fills up that wheel gap. So good. And obviously the rock lights are on right now. Like I mentioned in the last video, I do have 12 rock lights on this thing, 2 per wheel well, and then 2 on each side under the doors. But yeah, here she is. I think the only thing left to do is just order some spacers so that the wheel could come out right to the fender. I don't want it sticking out. Like, I don't want like the 3-inch spacer. I think a 2-inch spacer will do just fine, and it'll just put it right there, right on the at the fender. Even though the front, no, I think the front's in too. But yeah, here she is. Let me know what you guys think about this new tire setup. I can't wait to get the new headlights on, fog lights, all that. I think it's gonna change the look of this truck so much, but so far, happy with how it's coming out. I still have to get that fixed, probably get a new fender, and then a new, what is this called? Damn, I forgot what these are called, but it's a brain fart moment, but I promise y'all I know what those are called. I just can't think of it right now. But yeah, fender flare. So I have to get a new fender flare and a new fender. But yeah, here she is. She's coming out little by little. Slowly but surely. It's going to be a little fun little truck in the summer. Toss the ATV in the back, go up to the mountains. You know? Alrighty guys, so I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We still have a lot left. We still have a lot left to do on this thing. Like I said, tires just came in, so I figured we'd toss them on. Winter's almost over anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, we still have to do a lot of work to the interior of this thing. The center console, like I said, you guys saw in the last video, I picked that one up. I still have to get it painted. I'm just still deciding on what colors to paint it. Obviously, it's gonna be gray and black. I just don't know how much gray or how much black. I just want it to be like a nice balance. And then we have to do the carpet as well, so we gotta make sure that we get that done. And yeah, I've been getting quotes on doing the windshield. This windshield is all messed up. I don't know if you can tell right there. So on the inside, oh, it's locked. But on the inside, it's all messed up. So I have to get a new windshield, and obviously I want to get it tinted as well, just like Coyote. I believe Coyote's windshield is tinted 20%, so I want to do the same thing to this one. But yeah, so far, the little F-150 is coming along. So yeah, like I said, stay tuned for the next video. Like I said, just a matter of waiting on parts, so it just depends on what comes or what shows up first. And as soon as stuff starts showing, I don't know why, I pick up the camera and I get nervous or something, and I really cannot talk. But as soon as stuff starts showing up, I'll go ahead and, like I said, start putting this thing together. But yeah, slowly but surely she's coming along. Probably a couple more rock lights, and then yeah, I really want to take this thing to the mountains to see how it does, like in some mud or something. But yeah, we'll leave that for another day. But this is it for this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next one.